really streaming. So we're going to tell you a little bit about what streaming is, a little bit cool, crazy facts about the internet, the future of television and internet streaming services. I just want a disclaimer, I am not an IT professional. My background is in sustainability and environmental studies, but I do have experience through this just because I'm surrounded by technology all the time. And I myself have 2 streaming services that I can speak to during this. So what? Yeah. Wow, okay. So yeah, as I said a little bit earlier, we'll talk about the internet, the decline of cable TV, what the heck is streaming, streaming platforms that you can use, and a little bit into the future of streaming and basically wireless technology in general, which is a very promising future. So the internet, probably one of the greatest advancements in human history, game changer in how we live every day. It was developed through a series of breakthroughs. It really wasn't one eureka moment, dating back well into the 60s. But in the 1990s is when the modern internet as you know it today came about. And just some crazy facts that I wanted to touch on. 4 billion people have access to the internet, and just over 7 billion people live on the planet. So that's pretty amazing. And that number's growing. 250 billion emails are sent daily. 400 hours of video content are uploaded to YouTube every minute. 4.46 billion pages worth of information exist on the internet. So if you turned it into a book, that's how long that book would be. And then 1.9 billion websites exist. And again, that number is growing. So the decline of cable TV. This has been happening for a little bit now, but has really actually started to spike in the last 3 or so years. From the industry peak in 2010 to the middle of 2015, cable industry lost 4.6 million subscribers. From 2015 to 2018, the industry lost 7.5 million traditional pay TV households, and nearly half of those losses occurred between 2017 and 2018. So really recently and really picking up. And this is a thing I put in. I just wanted to show you guys, year after year, the decline in cable users. From 2010 to 2018, which was their industry peak. You can see it started 105 million individuals, and then, or I should say probably households, and then mid-2018, last year, 93.4 million. So it's not looking good for that industry. So that's because of streaming, internet streaming. What the heck is streaming? Streaming is a continuous transmission of audio or video files from a server to a client. Media files being played on a client's device is stored remotely at a server farm. So all these big giant tech companies like Facebook, Google, Amazon, they all have these massive facilities out usually in the middle of nowhere where they have these server farms that they require enormous amounts of power, because if you've ever felt the back of a computer, they get extremely hot. And just imagine that amplified by literally thousands upon thousands of computers all in one building. That's where this is coming from. And then it is more efficient than downloading media files, because downloading takes a while, and sometimes it just doesn't even work because your file size is too big. So now, streaming platforms, there's hundreds of them, and there's continued to grow. I shouldn't say hundreds. I believe there's over 100. Becoming more specialized in content, so they're diversifying. And then this industry is expected to reach $82 billion by 2023, it's worth. So what should you choose? I just said there's hundreds of them. Let's try and find out. Some of the services, or the services I should say, are available through smart TVs, which is basically a TV that has Wi-Fi ability. It can connect to the internet. Cell phones, although I'm not sure why you'd want to watch an entire movie on a cell phone. Laptops, tablets, Roku, which is basically a box that you can get up, hook up to your Wi-Fi, hook up to your TV through an HDMI cable, and it will stream all of these services that I'm about to go through for you. My friend actually has one. It's very cool. Apple TV will do the same thing, and again, Amazon Fire Stick, basically the same thing. So let's start with Netflix. Everybody's heard of Netflix, I think. This is probably one of the first ones that started this, the blockbuster killer. This is what started. If Blockbuster was smart, they probably would have acquired this when it was a startup, and they would still be around, but they are not. Netflix won. There's their logo, kind of flashy. So every platform I'm about to go over is cheaper than the average American monthly cable bill, which is something important to note, by a lot usually, especially this one. It's only $8.99 a month, and you can do 1 to 4 concurrent streams at a time. You can't.
It's like 13 a month.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe they changed it.
There's different tiers.
Okay. Interesting to know. Can you watch live TV? No. Yeah. Original programming? Yes. They do make their own content, and some of it is really good. And do they have ads? No. Which is very nice. YouTube. YouTube's been around since 2005. They have really gotten into this lately with YouTube TV. It's $49.99 a month. 3 concurrent streams can happen. You can do live TV over it, and it does not have original programming, and it does have ads, which you can see if you go on their website any day. Hulu, $5.99 a month. Concurrent streams, 1. Live TV, yes. They do have original programming, and yes, they do have ads. Sling TV. I had actually never heard of this before I made this presentation.
I use Sling.
Do you? Cool. $20 a month. Is that true?
Yeah.
Cool. Concurrent streams, 1 to 4. It does have live TV. It does not have original programming, and it does have ads.
Explain live TV like cable channels.
Yeah, live TV. So with the live TV capability, you can stream television channels. And can you make those like pick which ones you want?
It's cable channels. So
Just cable channels.
There is a limited number of them, so you're not going to get those obscure cable channels like HBO3 or whatever. But it does have the basic ones. HGTV, you know, the Animal Planet channel, the ones that I watch.
Does it
Yeah.
does it do cable news networks?
Yes.
So to stream all of these, you have to have internet.
Yes.
Yes.
So, I mean, there's only 2 places you can get internet from here in Warren County.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. This
Yeah.
is just talking about cable specifically.
Good clarification. Amazon, I have Amazon myself. It is $8.99 a month. You can do 2 concurrent streams. It does not have live TV capability. It does have original programming. I enjoy some of their shows quite a lot, and they don't have ads, which is really nice. And then I believe I have the next one as well.
And just so you know, if you have Amazon Prime, you can also use that account as your Amazon login for Amazon TV. It's all included if you have Amazon Prime.
Did someone have a question?
I was just curious, can you record any of these when you're streaming, or is that a different service?
You can
Watch it live?
you can record it on PS View.
Yeah.
A lot of them have cloud where you can record in cloud.
Sling has recording, I believe.
Hulu, just to clarify, the Hulu has live TV, but it's $43.99, I think. But that includes 200 hours of recording in the cloud.
Most of them don't, unless they use it all.
Oh, $200.
Yeah.
Some of them do, some of them don't. Eventually, I'm sure they'll all offer it as some sort of add-on service if they don't currently. So if that's something that you're super interested in, definitely do your research before you sign up for one.
Yes.
Are you gonna tell us how you connect with these different services?
So the way you can connect with them is you basically just subscribe to them. You have to go online and you can type in, I want Amazon TV or I want YouTube TV. And it will bring you, Google will bring you to their link and how to subscribe. When I wanted, which I think we'll talk about in the next slide, CBS All Access, because I'm a huge Star Trek fan, and they have now every single Star Trek episode ever. That's okay. It's okay. I just simply created a, what's the word? A username and password and an account with them, set up my payment plan, which they gave one for commercials and one for no commercials, which was a little higher. I chose that one. I thought it was worth it because it was only about $3 more. And I just needed a Wi-Fi connection, any computer, and that's all I had to do to get it.
So you watch it on the computer, but if you
I do.
watch it on the TV,
Same.
Yeah. If you,
TV.
yeah, if you want on your TV, you can have a smart TV, which can have the capability all on its own because it's Wi-Fi connected. If not, you can connect a laptop to a TV through an HDMI cable usually, or you can do things like Chromecasting, where it doesn't need a wire. It just is like a USB plug-in. Yeah. Oh yeah, and Roku.
Amazon Stick.
Yeah,
And how many people in here have a smartphone?
nice.
Most of y'all. Okay, so you're familiar with the app process, right? You download an app, you log into the app. It's the same exact process on every single Amazon Fire Stick, on the Apple box. What is it? Apple
TV.
TV. It's the same thing. You download the app, you log in, and boom, it's on your TV. Okay. This is the one that I use now.
Oh, do you really? You want to
Yeah.
speak to this one? Because I don't have this one at all.
Sure. So PlayStation View has been my favorite one. It seems to work the best from a streaming standpoint when there's multiple users on it. We had some problems, and that's something you might just encounter. So, you know, if you're having issues with it, the one thing I would say is Google it. You know, whatever you're having problems with. I'm having problems finding the app. I'm having problems installing the app. I don't know how to connect, you know, X, Y, and Z. A YouTube video is already out there. I promise you. Someone before you has encountered the same thing. You are not alone, and someone else has answered their question with a video. So make sure that, you know, don't get stuck and don't get frustrated. Just take a step back and say, hold on, let me Google this really quick, because that's literally what we do.
Yeah, YouTube. You know, you don't think about YouTube maybe as a search engine like Google or Yahoo, but YouTube is actually the second largest search engine in the world, which is amazing
Yeah.
to think about it that way.
Yeah.
Especially with 400 million hours of whatever content being uploaded a minute. Your question was on there somewhere.
So this has all the cable channels and the ability to record whatever you want. So I'm a huge Dateline fan. I never remember when it's on. 2020, same thing. I don't watch them, but I do watch them whenever I feel like it because they're already recorded.
It has lots of cable channels, but none of them have all of them.
None of them have all of them. Sure, exactly. So if there's something specific that you want, make sure that you're getting that question answered before you subscribe.
One thing I like YouTube for is it learns what you like to watch.
Yes.
It does.
Yeah.
Watching this topic, we'll find more like it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a good point.
So,
I have a question for you.
Sure.
Does your service have a guide?
yes.
So you can just go to the guide and say, I want to record this. and
Yes.
it does it for you.
Yeah.
And most have the ability you can search within them
Yeah.
for what you want. There'll be a search bar.
And it's Alexa compatible if anyone does Alexa.
Yeah, I remember Alexa is listening to you.
Yeah. Always.
Yes.
Do most of them have the local channels?
This one does.
This one does?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
Some of them do, some of them don't.
He does.
Well, live TV can mean like it's live. Hulu does not give you live TV unless you pay extra. Yeah.
Right, that's that 43
Right.
minutes. Yeah.
Right.
But if you want live TV, the network channels, all you need is an antenna.
Right. And we'll talk about that in a minute. Yeah, if you're just talking about local channels versus like cable channels, they're two separate things. Some have local channels, some don't. Some offer live, and live meaning all the channels you can watch them as they're being broadcasted. Hulu, the lower version, it's a delay on what what it's actually live streaming versus what you're able to play.
Question?
It's too late. Yeah.
That's a good question.
You can probably get hacked.
Yeah, one.
I-
Yeah.
Sure. Where are you buying your TVs from? Not the United States. Yeah. Yeah, you're not.
I think the unfortunate reality is if you are connected to the internet with any device, you have opened yourself up to a security risk. That's
Yeah.
just the inherent nature of the web.
Yep.
Unfortunately. So.
Yeah.
I have VPN for mine. Is that worth the money that it costs?
I have never heard of VPN.
A virtual private network. It's
Other people from knowing where you're, well, yeah, I guess it does secure you. I have it on mine too.
it's
So if you're using Fire Stick, that's jailbroken.
Yeah,
they
I'm
can't
using
find
Fire.
you.
Yeah, because it doesn't say Cocoa Beach, it says Miami, so I
VPN is
You're
a
far more
virtual
secure
private
with a
network.
VPN than without.
VPN is a virtual private network. That if you type, if you're getting access through that, you're part of some organization that is allowing you to use that access.
Yeah, so you're hitting another computer regardless.
Yeah.
Usually it's companies or other types of school organizations.
Yeah. Essentially, this is an endless conversation. What you should walk away with is you're never going to be secure. There's literally not much you can do to lock your entire network down.
The strongest
If someone wants to
computers-
get in,
yeah, the
they're going to
strongest
get in.
computers at the Pentagon have been hacked.
Yes.
So it's
So table that part of the conversation and let's just focus on the issue at hand, which is the streaming services. Go ahead.
Please explain this to me, concurrent streams?
so you can watch, someone else can be watching a stream on the account while you're watching the same account
Same at the same
at the
time.
same time.
Televisions in my house and,
Yes. You could watch,
and whatever.
yeah, so like this one you could watch from 3 different locations in your house with 3 different people.
The same program or different?
Yeah, either.
Different, yeah, or same, yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't
My
matter.
husband watches basketball downstairs. I watch HGTV upstairs.
This is like maybe where you've heard where people will say, "Oh, I'm using my friend's Netflix login."
Yeah.
That's them using a concurrent stream for
Yeah.
somewhere else.
Well, let's keep moving.
So yeah, this is one I have besides Amazon. $5.99 a month. The commercial-free version is $10.99 a month. The concurrent streams is $2. Yes, for the live TV. Original programming it does because CBS is a cable TV too, or cable channel. And did it have ads? Did it miss
Yeah.
that? Yes, it did. And then Philo. I've actually never heard of this one either, but it was in
I
the
don't know
top
this
10
one.
list.
I have that one.
Oh, do you really?
Okay.
Is it $16 a month?
The lowest is 48 channels, but for another 7, you pay $4 more for $20 total for all their stations.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is the lowest variant.
And their recording capability is a little less than some of the other ones, but,
No sports TVs, no networks, right?
right, no, this is strictly cable channel stuff on that.
No
Okay.
ESPN,
It's good to know.
Woohoo.
none of those on that.
I'm glad
I
we.
watch a lot of ESPN.
Okay. So there's an app for that too. ESPN Plus.
For the guy in your house.
Right.
The only station that I ever watch that Philo doesn't have is MSNBC.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
So live TV, it's not live TV? Is that, even though it says live TV, it's not what's going on?
No, it can be live. Like it can have the capability to stream a live cable television channel. So it can be if you want it to be.
So how do you know if you're looking at those services? Like Wesh 2 News,
Right.
do you ever get that on anything other than cable?
Do you want to speak to that one? 'Cause you...
Yeah, so let me flip to this. There's something called a digital, hi. It's a digital antenna, okay? And this will get you local channels without paying anything. You order it on Amazon, you literally plug it into the back of your TV, okay? That's all you have to do. What it does, it comes with a cable-looking cord, and it's a flat piece of plastic that you mount somewhere that finds the signal. It's an antenna, but you can literally like tape it to a window that's closest to the outside. So, or anywhere that works for you. And that's what a digital antenna is. That is the 100% cheapest option of everything that we're going to talk about. But like I said, that's the easiest thing. That's only local channels though, okay? No cable, just local.
Some of those stations are on cable.
They are, yes, but not vice versa.
Cozy, which is, I don't know what, on cable, is the one that has like some of the old shows like
Yeah.
Little House on the Prairie, and the Waltons, and that kind of stuff. Is Cozy over an antenna.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's an option for some people. If all you're looking for is local channels, I would definitely steer you that way. If you're more inclined to watch sportsing or, you know, your HGTV kind of stuff, you're going to look at one of these subscription services, and it's up to you to decide what method you use to put the subscription into your house. So if you have a smart TV, you do not need an Amazon Fire Stick, okay? It already has the app capability built in with it, okay? If you don't have a smart TV, you do need an HDMI outlet. That's what you plug it in the back. If you have a 20-year-old TV, it ain't gonna work. It's just not, it's not a thing, it's not gonna happen. So just remember those simple things, and that is the easiest thing. So as soon as you get that rolling and make sure you test it out, you're good to go. You cut that cable cord, turn your cable off. Yeah, yeah,
Because I bought 4
Yeah.
over-the-air antennas. NBC is very, very difficult to get. Took back the $80 one, took back the $60 one, took back the $50 one, and kept it from Amazon. The $27.99, slipped it into a window, didn't even test it first, got
Yeah.
65 stations.
there you go.
And got, what's the name of it? It's not a name, it says 2019, starts with 2019, but the seller is You Must Add.
There you go. This is your neighbors sharing with neighbors.
And I mean, I couldn't believe it after all those expensive ones.
Yeah, it's usually the cheapest option that's the easiest option.
NBC is sent over VHF, everything else is UHF, so it's very, very difficult to get in Dayton Arrow.
Because you're far away from the antennas.
And
Yes.
Titusville, NBC was the first station I got.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I get it on the Spectrum $15, $14.99 streaming.
Oh, that's streaming, this is what the over-the-air antenna does.
But yeah, but I wanna get rid of that, I wanna use the over-the-air, so I take over.
We watch all those channels with private ears.
Yeah.
You write me your.
Some people get them, some people don't. The digital antenna just seems to work better for most people. Go ahead.
If you were able to put the antenna in the attic, you will get channel 2.
Oh, there you go.
Ours is in the attic,
I'm
we
in
get
a
all the channels,
condo,
but
so I
channel
don't
2 is the weakest.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in a condo on the first floor, so.
Yeah.
It's particularly.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone's got different circumstance.
Can we keep going?
Yeah, keep going.
This is the last stream that we wanted to show you. It's HBO Now.
Game of Thrones, people. Game
yeah.
of Thrones.
It's $14 a month. Concurrent streams is unlimited, which is pretty cool. It doesn't have live TV. It does have original programming, hence Game of Thrones, and no ads. But
Oh.
I haven't heard the best things about this one.
We
Personally.
use it.
Do you?
Yeah.
Is it okay?
Yeah, again, we don't pay for it, but we
Oh,
use
there
it.
you go.
My brother has a subscription. We all,
Streaming on my smart TV and I
There you
have
go.
no problem.
yeah, no problems.
Nice.
The same channel or the same show, HBO regular does?
Yep.
Yeah,
Now
It's
this
ju-
means
it's just the app.
not for your subscriber.
It's an app.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's,
If your brother has a subscription and you go to the portal, they can identify you if they're letting you use it.
they don't. Same with this.
VPN and they can't find you.
And then this is the last slide, just to go over a little bit of the future. Streaming services will probably take over cable TV as we know it within the next 10 years, 10 to 15 years. There's more and more people trying to get their own streaming service. The Sci-Fi Channel is an example of that. Disney is coming out with a huge streaming platform that they're taking material off of other streaming platforms like Netflix. All of the Marvel films were taken down. All the original Disney classics were taken down. Disney Plus is what it's called. That'll probably change a lot of stuff. Star Wars is going back on there with original content that they'll be developing themselves. So that's probably going to be the future. And then you continue to have things like Bluetooth, Chromecasting, and a really cool thing that we wanted to put in just to share with you guys is wireless charging of devices, where you don't even need to plug them in to get power.
And they're pretty cheap now.
Yeah, they are. You can install them in your home. Cars are starting to get them where you can place your phone in the dashboard and it will charge automatically. It's crazy. But the future is wireless, for sure. So that's the next thing. It is the thing. Questions? Yes.
Well, information.
Cool.
And there's a app called Antenna Points that you can download, and you put in your location, your zip code or location on a map, and it will, by a circle of colors, it will tell you how well that station should be expected to come in where you're from, and how many miles from you it is, so you know basically what kind of antenna. And you want, if the channels are 35 miles away, you always want an antenna that goes further than what they are, because then that just means you're gonna get a stronger signal from them. It's a better antenna.
What was that called?
Antenna point.
Antenna point. Cool.
I found that when I was on Google looking for streaming services and stuff, that popped up too.
Nice.
I have a question.
Oh, one.
The gentleman behind you first.
Sorry.
I know from some people, I didn't have this problem, but I know from some people, my sister is one of them. She tried cutting just to internet, cable TV. They told her that she couldn't do that. We don't have that, we don't offer that, option. You have to get, this and this and this, or this and this, but we don't have just internet.
Hang up and call back.
For about 6 months before they actually let her just get internet.
Yeah.
So, this is Spectrum.
They're fighting with you. I just,
That's what you call it.
So you might have to just say, okay, I'm cutting everything,
Everything.
Yeah.
okay? And then next month, I'm about to say, I
Yeah.
have internet. So I don't want internet.
Or have someone else in your household call and get a new subscription because you'll get the lowest rate.
Our experience is, if you go over to the Spectrum office, you will get service, and they will tell you, oh, the people on the phone are too lazy to forward this.
They'll always throw each other under the bus.
And the other thing is, when you do cut the cord, they will continually bother you on your phone.
Yeah.
They will not let
True.
up. I get phone calls from them 3 or 4 times a week.
They're losing your recurring revenue.
Yeah.
So I have a question. How many people here saw something that they're interested in that's cheaper than the cable that they currently have? Anyone? Just a couple people. Just 3? Okay.
Do you like that decision? Do you like that decision? Yeah.
198 down to 86.
Nice.
Nice.
Congratulations.
we have 5 different streaming things.
We,
And I feel like more than,
like I said, we have them. We don't pay for them all.
oh, that's right, you said.
And I'll bet you your family doesn't pay for the ones that you have.
Right. We all trade. We all share. There's enough of us.
Beat the system.
Yeah.
Can you go back to slide that goes to services?
Sure.
File into the PlayStation if you want.
This will be available online too, right?
Yes. So we're recording this presentation, so anyone can come back and watch it if you missed something that we talked about today or you're unsure. I'll put up the PowerPoint
be
as
online.
well as the recording.
I put a notice about this being on next door, the app.
Uh-huh.
And somebody did say, oh, I can't come, but where can I get the information?
Okay.
Is this gonna be on the
It'll be on our YouTube channel. Look on our YouTube channel.
city of Canary?
YouTube. Who knew?
Does everyone feel good about and feel more informed about what's out there? Feel confident that you can fight back with the cable, and there are other options out there.
Do you have to have a PlayStation for that?
No. It's just an app. They should rename it. It's branded wrong.
How much was that one? 45 was it?
I think so.
49 or no?
49.
Sorry, no, it was
There it is.
yeah, it was
45.
44. 44.
Go ahead.
$45 is quite a bit compared to $8 or $9 for some of the other.
Yep.
Sure.
That makes PlayStation View so much that it's worth that much money a month.
For us, it has local channels, all the cable channels that we want, and you can run concurrent users at the same time, and you can record any shows you want. So for us, it just, like I said, do your research before you sign up for anything. This is what we chose for our needs. So your needs might be completely different.
So I stream a lot of channels, like you was mentioning, CNN, MSNBC, all that.
Yep.
So when something like major happens in the United
Interesting. Okay.
That's a good thing. Yes, ma'am.
It sometimes if if my nieces are over and they're also streaming on our internet and we're watching 2 or 3 different shows at the same time, so that's 4 loads on our internet. That's what it is. It's your internet speed,
Yeah.
not the app.
I've had a little bit of buffering issues with CBS All Access just because the internet of the household wasn't the best.
Yeah. And like your internet could be grouped in your whole neighborhood where, at 3 o'clock when all the kids come home, boom, the internet just slows.
Everybody's using it.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean,
Yeah.
the answer is it depends.
Has anybody, had any tendencies for like this, one I know that people back where I live work, I would need somebody to go put it up for me, cause we all cheap, we're dense and we have all these big trees and everything. And nobody's had any.
Are you in,
Oceanwood?
Oceanwood? So I'm right across the street from you. All you have to do is put it in your window.
Yeah.
You should live there, right in a window facing north, and you should get it.
Yep.
I mean, I literally went over and like this.
Yep.
and
That's what we did.
picked them all up.
Yep. And if your cord doesn't reach, go buy a longer cord.
Like, I'm walking distance, so if you need help, I can help you.
There you go. Neighbors helping neighbors. I'm going to use that hashtag later.
Oh, yes.
Tax on both sides. And that's why they have it up on the roof, that's why they have, and you can't do it if you don't have attics.
Yeah.
There'll be a way.
You'll find a way.
You had a question?
So our only internet option is, Spectrum at the moment.
Here, yeah, right.
AT&T.
Spectrum and one of
They'll tell you northwest.
so Spectrum for sure. Yeah.
Any options?
Oh, you do have AT&T?
AT&T.
internet.
I don't know anything else besides Spectrum.
I don't know either.
We have internet.
AT&T also.
Two blocks from here.
Yeah, we have AT&T because we don't
It's okay.
have anything else.
AT&T has 1 terabyte though.
Yeah, it's not very good. It's
You
not
know, I
very.
mean, that's 200 hours of TV, but you take that over a 30-day period, and that's not enough for me. I'll have to go to Bright House, which I don't like, but, or blackmail AT&T.
Any other questions? Go ahead.
What you're saying is, you gotta look at all these, find the channels and what you want. And that pretty much determines what you're gonna do.
Yeah.
You don't have to do any contracts.
Yeah, there's no contracts. Try it for 1 month.
If you don't like it, don't buy it.
I can end my subscription at any time.
Yeah.
I think every one of them has a 3 to 7 day free trial.
Yeah. Jump around on them. Try them out. See what you like. Get comfortable with downloading the apps and creating logins and stuff. Just write your passwords down.
Yeah.
And then share them with your neighbors.
I got a deal for you and Zach. I live right across the street, so when I can figure this out, I'm calling you on, you can just pop over on lunch break.
That's good.
You will once you start doing it, you'll be surprised how. I mean, how long did it take you to adapt to using apps on?
I mean,
Yeah,
you could
I mean-
literally go to CBS All Access right now.
Yeah.
And just boom, it's there.
Yeah.
It's a quick Google
Don't
search.
be scared of it. Go ahead.
As far as digital antennas, if you don't want that black square in your window, has anybody tried those cone, digital antennas? I saw some on Amazon.
You don't necessarily have to put it in the window unless, like, at one of our TVs, it's literally taped to the back of the TV. Okay? The other TV, because it's in a weird corner and our house is so sturdy, that one's hung in the window. So again, the answer is it depends. I'm sorry?
Each TV has an antenna.
Yes. So we've tried and tested most of the apps and really just found what we liked. All right, everyone feel confident? All right, break. Thanks everyone for coming.